Okay. Hello, hello. Evening, Charles. Let me grab my cup of coffee. How's it going? How's it going? What a day. Just going. How's the weather down there, man? Finally get a nice, peaceful evening to go fishing in? Almost there, man. 8:30. Grandkids are playing outside. We just had a big fire with hot dogs, marshmallows, and s'mores, and I told them to stay outside, and I'm going to go do a live. But it looks like a little rain coming maybe later. I don't know. But I am ready to retire for the day. From the river. You're welcome, Annie. Keep it going out there. Keep it going. That might be what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying to stay mainly lake fishing, so maybe if I go out to the river and I can pretty much catch a catfish anywhere you go around here, but those bass and crappie and walleye, they're hard to tame. But Mrs. D got a new kayak today. Get that thing tagged and in the water where we can try it out. Then I will see if hello Falcon, see if I will get one the same size or maybe a little bit bigger. But I'm thinking it's going to be okay just the way it is. How's your day, Falcon? Doctor Who, howdy, howdy. Yeah, I don't mind to bottom fish, but man, I like those topwater baits and jigs and all that fancy stuff. Hello, Junior. How are you? Everybody, give him a high five. How's it going? How's the day? Where are you from? What's going on? Keeping it real. Channel Cats, baby. Oh, yeah. We are doing great, doing great. We took a full day off today and didn't do anything but hang out, drive around, shop. Now we got some plans to make. Well, tomorrow and the next day we'll be doing a little bit of work, but it is. If you can't enjoy the little things, man, the big things will wipe you out. Well, man, if you see that little campground of ours up here, it is completely packed. People sitting on the sides of the roads, and I don't even want to be around it. Seems like the people we get here are just a different kind of people than what you meet out and about. But nope, it has not rained all day today as of yet, but it looks like it could. I was telling Charles I got Mrs. D a kayak this morning, and if it works out good, then I'll get me one the same size or maybe a little bit bigger, but it's heavy enough as it is, so. Yep, I was supposed to work today, but I said no way. I'll go make a run in the morning before I go to the other job and do the same thing Monday morning, then go to the other job. Then a 4-day work week for me. I got my storybook trail pretty much all finished. We're just waiting on the signs to come in. Set the book pages and open to the public. Cats or dogs? Yep, it's summertime. They'll be trying to creep in on top of those animals. I think it's a constant thing here for inside cats all the time that people think just because your animal doesn't go outside, it can't catch fleas, but that is not true. Heck yeah, I'll bring it on up. And Charles, you wouldn't even have to twist my arm to get me to come down south. Yeah, people just say, I mean, if you walk outside, you walk out, check your mail, getting in and out your car. I mean, fleas can latch onto your pant leg and travel with you. You can bring them home. If you're in other people's houses and their pets have fleas, you can bring them home. I mean, they might not, they don't try to hook onto the humans, but they will be carried from spot to spot. I worked on some pretty crappy apartments there at one time, and I think every one of them had fleas. And every day before I left work, I would take off my clothes, throw them in the dryer, take a shower there. Yep, fleas and ticks will travel right on your clothing, and you can bring it right home with you. And I don't know, flea collar, shots, medicine. The wife does it all. Oh, yeah. I mean, I would say every 2 months they would have to bring in the pest control, and they would just bake the apartments. Heat the apartment up to about 400 degrees and probably 2 hours straight. I mean, it would warp the vinyl flooring. It was bad. Did she look close, Charles? Did she do a real good tick check? In the military, you had to tick check your buddy there. I found them in some odd places, that is for sure. Well, day one of the long weekend is almost over. I was planning on having a little live out by the fire tonight, but I'll let the kids run rampant out there, and Mrs. D and her daughter and her mother, and let them have a good time. She needs to be outside more often. Hello, Brandon. Welcome back. Doing pretty good, pretty good. It's a beautiful Saturday here. Finally. But I think it is. It's only 60 degrees, but it's nice out by the fire. Yep, a little cool and a little breezy most of the day, but I kicked the old fire up anyhow and let her go. I don't know if show Charles my picture here, but nope, there we go. I had to break it in today, Charles. If it comes up, oh, it's too small. Come on. There we go, Charles. I got the old grill on, throw some dogs on for the kids. It worked out pretty great, pretty great. About 3 good rows. 3 good rows on that, and you got the perfect little spirals going around your hot dogs. But those girls out there, they like them burnt to a crisp. We did about 15 dogs and 5 brats, a bunch of s'mores. Yeah, just hit 60 degrees here, Brandon. Yeah, I like a hamburger well done and a hot dog cooked, but once the outside starts going black. But yet my marshmallows, they need to be on fire when I stick them in the face. I got a loop running on the TV, a loop running on the computer, a loop running on my iPad. See if I can't gain some watch hours tonight, but I don't think it's going to work. Welcome in, folks. If you're new, say hello, please. Charles, can you walk to the river from your place? There used to be a little gas station there. We'd always park at the gas station and walk over the hill behind it and fish. But back in them days, we had a barge come through every 30 minutes, or, pushing the coal trucks, or always a lot of waves. Hello, Taylor. Welcome back. Well, I can walk to the river, but it's the all glaze, and I'm telling you, I just wouldn't eat any fish out of these rivers up here. Well, your brother's birthday cake, it better be a cheesecake. I don't know, but you never know what's in the water, but I kind of do around here. You got a couple of big manufacturer plants that I know dump in the river, a General Motors plant that I know dumps in the river. But the city, I know of at least 3 places where they pump water from the river to fill the reservoir, which they, do their thing. They filter and clean, but every once in a while, when that goes down and the pumps are still pumping, there's always a boil advisory. Well, good deal, good deal. He's finally going to be 16 years old. Get that driver's license. Yeah, I would eat anything out of a pond in most places, unless it's at one of these. You got a perfect guy picked out for what? We'll go let it go on. We'll try and get 25 votes before we check it. Hello, Ben. How you doing? A raccoon's supposed to be one of the cleanest animals out there. So they say. How's your day been? Whew. I think we dropped down to one person. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, it would be kind of high on my list, but there's a lot of things I wouldn't eat, no matter how hungry I was. Yeah, well, sometimes the numbers are zero and yet people are still talking. Probably just some kind of glitch that it has, and I think if you don't comment or talk for a while, then it will not pick you up.
Oh, I thought you were going to do one outside.
Yeah, I've had, 5 or 6 on here and nobody would talk, and then I would have 0 and have 3 people chatting. I think it definitely only counts the people who are commenting, I think, but at the end of the live, I'll talk to 6, 7 people, and at the end of the live, it'll say there were 80 people popped in, and I'll have 12 subscribers, so kind of weird. All right, well, we got 4 people voted so far. Can everyone still see the poll up? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. See, now I'm showing 6, and I know Falcon, Brandon, and Charles is here. So who else is left? It says Taylor is still here, Ben's in here, but they're not chatting. Taylor, are you still in the room? And where are all of those pictures you were drawing the other day that you were supposed to post? And now we're back to 7. And so far we are 100% on the poll question. Good slow day today. And I do appreciate that. I understand that people get busy and have lives of their own, and and naturally I don't expect 12,600 people to jump on here every live, but That's why I try to do them at different times and try to catch different people. Maybe we'll pop back on at midnight tonight and try again just to see who's out there. But what was it? Was it yesterday morning? Yeah, yesterday morning I popped on for 30 minutes and first two people in the room just not good people. Talk stupid crap. Made a few bad remarks and then got booted. Certain time today you can catch them. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Get everything cleaned up outside when they're done out there, and we will clean up and maybe do another one later. Today, I don't think so. No, I actually ate less today than I usually do, but and I appreciate that. Yeah, we got up early. I think I went to the store, came back about 9:30, fixed me and Mama D breakfast. We had sausage, biscuits, and gravy. And then that was it until just now when we had some brats and hot dogs on the fire pit out back. All right, man. Mrs. D's mother's trying to get us to start playing spades and rook and euchre and whatever that other game is, trump, and one of these days I'll learn it. We'll get that baby cooking, Charles. Shred that up and put it in mix it with some regular burger and yum yum. I've had a lot less coffee today than I usually have. There you go. I think Mrs. D is going to do a lot of cooking this week. She's going to make chili and all kind of food and for her daughter who's going to have the baby this week. Baby's coming on Friday. Be prepared. Potatoes and a big roast. Oh yeah. Nothing like a lot of coffee. Probably 3-4 pots a day. And I've been putting in a Red Bull every once in a while too, but I'm going to have to get off that. And I like, full-size potatoes, cut them like 3 times. Bull eggs, mountain oysters, they used to have a place up here where they would do like one of those meals challenge things. If you could eat it, it was free, and it involved about 22 of those mountain oysters. people would put them down quick. Yeah, I used to drink a lot of it. I used to drink a lot of Monsters, but man, it put a hurting on me in my younger days. Every once in a while, I'll have a Red Bull. What kind of recipe, Charles? Uh-oh, somebody voted no. Hello, Tristan, how are you? And welcome back. How's everything going? There you go. I like that, Charles. Good to hear, Tristan. Good to hear. Uh-oh. Tristan said he wouldn't eat a raccoon. Because that's what you told me to call you. You told you to call you Tristan because you were on your mom's account. Is that not correct? I could check my notes, but I'm pretty sure that's what you told me about a month ago. But if you prefer Monica, I can call you Monica. Do you not remember that, Charles? I'm gonna go to a different live. If they are live, I'm gonna keep them safe from chat since I'm a mod in someone's live. Okay, well that's cool. We will catch you later on then. Well, if your name is Monica, we will call you Monica, but I'm pretty sure that you said You were using your mother's account to call you Tristan, but I could be mistaken. I have been wrong before. You know, we talk to a lot of people here. We need 4 more votes, people, 4 more votes. And we'll shut the poll down for tonight. Hello, hello. What's new, people? What is new out there? How's the weekend going? But would he order them again? That's the thing. I mean, if he enjoyed them, some people think they're just a little bit gritty, but I think it's on how you cook them. I'm looking for it. But like I said, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If you want to be called Monica, you can be called Monica. I've got a lot of notes for a lot of people. And I know a lot of younger people are set up under the parents, so, and that is cool. We don't care. As long as you get to chat and talk and hang out. Call you wood now, huh? The bull escaped? Or the people? I've got a whole page of sights to see in upstate New York. All right, we will call him Wood. No, I live in Northwest Ohio. Oh yeah, West Virginia has good deer hunting. I've hunted there several times down by Sarita Canova. Grandview, West Virginia. I mean, I like the hills, the mountains down there. We hunted Sarita Canova just off the river there between Huntington and Ashland. The one spot we hunted, you could almost see Camden Park. Still waiting on 4 more new people to pop in and hit that poll if you haven't already. Welcome in, welcome guys. We got a little poll running here. We need 4 more. Well, that's pretty cool. Do they have like a skate park too? Welcome in guys. Hit that poll. Answer yes or no. Oh, I'm sure they're good. Most of those meals, the C rations, the K rations, MREs were pretty decent. I mean, you could get cheese and crackers that would last 10 years in that can if you didn't crack them open. I didn't really like it when they started going to the dehydrated stuff, but whew. Well, alrighty, we'll take the poll down. 4 out of 6 wasn't bad. I know what you mean, man. I don't know what it is. It seems like the days I try and take off and do nothing and just have a relaxing day, I'm tired so much quicker. But tomorrow we're going to get back out there and get back into the DIY weekend special. Oh, what is it? Part number 5. Try and do maybe 40 or 50 feet, maybe tear the whole front off. We don't know, but 2 sides left to do. That way we can get some gutter put in on that building and start on something new. But I did put the 3rd video out on the horse trail today, if anybody watched that one. Part number 3. Then it's going to be about a month before we can get a chance to get some more video out there, unless I go up and hit one of the metro places and hit some of those trails. Here we go again, Charles. Now, you got me thinking about yawning. But about 14 more minutes. We can hang on that long. I drank my coffee way too fast. Sometimes it's fun just to watch myself on the videos and the lives because I do a lot of stuff that I don't realize I do. Like yellow. Especially when I'm tired. So I'm hoping everybody in here has a 2-day weekend still ahead. I know, Falcon, it's hard to get time off when you're doing your job, but you are very much appreciated. We know. Do, 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 do. Now you got me thinking I'm going to have to go back through some of my lives, check out my chat reference, and find out who wanted me to call him Tristan. Yeah, but I watched they had a documentary on Dollar General and Family Dollar how they was running that scan on people will go in and buy stuff and then check your receipts, and there was a difference between the total on the bill and actually the shelf price of the product. And I think Dollar General or Family Dollar was making like $2.6 billion a year by ripping people off. And they were forced to pay back several times $100 million, but they didn't really care because they were making $2 billion. So I very rarely shop there, but any place I go, I always check the price. Especially if it's lumber or building materials and stuff like that. And I definitely use every coupon I can. I got 10% off for military today, plus another download coupon for $10 off, and then I used my Bass Pro card, and they knocked another 150 off. So I saved about $245 total on that kayak, which was a good deal. Good deal. Ten more minutes. Keep us going, Charles. Keep us going. Is my voice echoing? My phone told me my voice was echoing. But I was trying to do some videos there while I was camping the other day with my wireless mic, and I noticed it had a lot of feedback in it. So a couple of those videos that I recorded did not make the movie because of the echoing, but pretty good. Charles, did you see the third one I put out this morning? Oh, that's me talking on the TV. I have my loop playing on the TV to see if I can build some hours. And what did you think about the sound on it? Was it okay? Yes, that one. I know the wife didn't notice either. But when I went back and done that trail, it was just as quiet as can be. I put in almost all the sound effects. The flowing river, the crows hollering, the eerie music when I walked across the bridge. All right, I will check that out, Taylor. How's the weather out in Kansas today, Taylor? Beach, beach, go to the beach. That's my kind of weather. That's tornado weather. Well, me too, Falcon. I checked in on a few of those Ukrainian words, man, and I would need someone 24/7 to teach me that stuff. I tried just a few of the simple words and I can't remember them from day to day, but I can understand. I can understand, yes. I wish we had like voice translator that would automatically, I mean, they make them. I see like little earbuds you put in. Well, that's pretty cool. Purple lighting. Purple rain, purple rain. Dig, if you will, a picture of you and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat of your body covers me. Can you, darling, can you picture? I see my internet is dragging a little too. Too much going on here. Six more minutes, folks. We can do this. And well, I won't promise, but I'm going to try and come back on in about 3 hours. Still got to load the truck, get all the tools out of the garage and put it in the back. I will do that. Do you just do like pencil drawings or do you use charcoal, pen and ink? I used to like to do charcoal drawings. Pretty dirty, but I used to like it. I also done a lot of etching too. Transfer the names off of old gravestones and stuff. It was pretty great. Well, Falcon, I hope your night is very peaceful for you over there. Charles, if you get a chance, go out and catch another catfish. Because I quit talking, I'm going to start doing that. I'll be like, people are like, you froze, you froze. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just joking with you. All for bowling. Bowling, bowling, bowling. Pretty great, pretty great. I should have two more en route for up there, so. Doctor Who did not stay long tonight. I used to be, I don't really bowl that much anymore, but we do have a big tournament coming up in what is today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 14 days. We'll be bowling nationals down in Louisiana. It's just something that used to be a lot of fun. No, Jerry won't be going down. I don't think Mrs. Jerry's going down either. What is the little boy competition? Oh, now you're a bowler? I thought you were a softball player. And what is your best game, Taylor? Yep. What is your best game? And are you on the high school team? 1 hour's gone, guys. 1 hour. Let's let Taylor answer these questions. I'm eager to find out. And what would that score be on 4 strikes and knocking down 7? Did you pick up the spare? All right, so tell me what your score would be in the 4th frame or the 5th frame if you had 4 strikes, a 7, and a spare. Do you know? All right, guys, we're going to say goodbye. Taylor, you'd have the 107 in the 4th frame with a spare and the next ball to count. So we're going to say goodbye. See you, Charles. See ya, Falcon. Appreciate you guys for hanging out, and we will be back on a little bit later. So we'll say goodbye to everyone and catch you soon.